What it means to us is being able to actually see in 3D what we're building before we ever build it.
So many surprises would have been out there if we hadn't had the BIM model.
Baker was able to take that 3D model and take our vision and actually work with it, construct it, cut it up, and really analyze what we had designed.
They know what they're going to build and what it's going to look like. BIM stands for Building Information Modeling, and what you're doing is actually constructing the project inside of the computer so you can get your details worked out, any problem solved before you hit the job site.
Using technology and the BIM technology, it gives us the ability to work through and with collaboratively other subcontractors on the project, and through that eliminate a lot of conflict long before it ever happens in the field. It gives us the ability to virtually build the project through the software prior to ever setting foot on the project itself.
We get the framework basically from the architect and the model, and then we put all of our parts and pieces in the model, and then the other trades do the same thing, and that's when you find out if you have conflicts or not. And that's where BIM comes in, because basically you're building a model of the whole project.
This is the UTPB Wagner Noel Performing Arts Center, located in Midland, Texas. It's an 1,800-seat performance hall, and it also has a 200-seat recital hall, and then an additional academic area for the students here at UTPB. We spent a tremendous amount of time on the front end of this job, and it was all built electronically through the BIM modeling process before we ever went to construction in the field. That has served us tremendous benefits because it allowed us to find, locate, and resolve most of the significant problems before we ever turned dirt.
Baker has done a wonderful job in driving this project out there and also aiding other contractors in dimensions and making sure they all knew how many layers of drywall. This building has multiple areas where you have 2 and 3 layers of drywall.
Not only was Baker up to speed at the moment we got them involved, once they were involved, they were actually building their systems and helping us go back, check those systems against what we had already checked and what we had already built out. When the addition of their system, we need a little more work on. And so that has provided significant benefit to this project, allowing it to proceed on pace, within budget, and without those unexpected issues that we would have had that not been utilized.
We're on the job site of the Perot Museum of Nature and Science, which is located in Dallas, Texas. I think what makes it interesting is not only just the design of it, its location within the city, but then also its programming, the way that it's laid out.
When I first started looking at it, I was thinking, my gosh, who designed this thing? This building has a ceiling in it that's never been done before.
Our main lobby space is very undulating, very transparent, where you can look right through, and it's got this beautiful perforated ceiling that's a mesh.
We started taking the BIM model of the project and taking sections out of the model of the ceiling and doing sample mock-ups of it.
They took this kind of kernel of an idea that we had and really turned it into just reality that's actually much more than we ever expected.
Our proficiency in BIM played a huge role in us being a part of this project.
General contractors and architects and everybody involved were really surprised when they heard that a drywall contractor was modeling. And now that we've been in it, they see the benefit, they see the advantage, and it works well for everyone involved.
And for the first time in a number of years, we feel like we could take something to our client base that's unique. And that type of enthusiasm and excitement, I think, becomes contagious. And we've actually seen some of our general contractors now really start partnering with us and actually asking us to share with them where we think this industry is going long term with this new type of technology. And we've really become much closer in partnering with them much earlier in the design process than we would have traditional delivered product.
Baker has been a leader on this project as far as driving work.
Baker Drywall, BakerTriangle is in the top tier without a question.
It's refreshing to work with people like Baker, it really is.